So we're on the road today. We are doing our small town Virginia tour, going all around the state, and we are in Rocky Mount, Virginia right now, known as the Moonshine Capital of the world. And I'm with Anna, and we're at her spot called Twin Creek Distillery. And those of you that follow me know I'm not really a drinker, and so this might be you might just see me pass out right on the camera. That'll be fun. Is that your intention, to get me?
No.
Well, Anna, it's nice to meet you, and I want to say hello to America there.
Yeah, hello. I'm Anna, and we're in Franklin County, and Rocky Mount's kind of the seat of the county.
Yeah.
And Franklin County is what they deem Moonshine Capital of the world. But I'm from Ferrum, which is just south here, also in Franklin County. So one of our distilleries is in Ferrum at my home place, and then the tasting room and this distillery is in Rocky Mount, just because it's more centralized for folks to get to. But yeah, I'm glad to be here and meet this fella.
And fellow, that's right. Okay, so what do we have here, first of all?
Well, a little bit of everything. Clear liquor or white liquor is really our area. And everything ranges from like 86 proof to 100 proof. But here on the flight board, I've put out the...
Which, by the way, you can't really see it because...
but
it's Virginia, your little board. It's the state of Virginia.
Oh, yeah, I should have brought one over here to hold up in front of the camera. But anyhow, we have one aged product, and everything else is clear liquor. But I've got our Peg Hatcher straight whiskey right here. That's one of our favorites, and like I said, that's the only aged product that we've got. And it's named after my grandpap, who was in the conspiracy trial in 1935.
I just learned about that.
Which was a big deal here. It was back in the 30s. And his daughter, my great-grandma, is still living, and she remembers going to see him when she was like 4 years old when he was pulling time. He pulled 18 months. But anyway, when he got done pulling time out of that conspiracy trial, the Library of Congress came around to the hills and the mountains and stuff, recording folk stories and songs, and he played old-time music. He played fiddle. So after he got done pulling time, they came up there to record him. He was real leery. My mama, who's still alive, she's 93, remembers him being real leery of him coming up there, because obviously he went straight back to doing what he had done before he went in. But he's recorded in the Library of Congress playing fiddle after pulling his time. But anyway, that fiddle was passed to my mama, she's my great-grandma, and she passed it to my dad, and he's playing the same fiddle and doing everything in the same fashion as Grandpa did. And so on, it goes way on further back, but that's the story behind the whiskey. That's his wedding day picture that we just had sketched up and beautified. The story's on the back of the bottle. Yeah, that one's really, really popular. We're really proud of that. Mostly because our hand has been in it from farm to what you see there.
Okay.
So we make it, we put it in the barrel, we sit on it, we do everything, and it ends up here, and nobody else but us has touched it. A lot of times people have stuff imported in or buy bulk liquor, but we're really proud of that because our hands have been 100% on it, and it commemorates our grandpap, so
Nice.
And his story. So that's what I got in the brown, and then the clear, it's a whole nother.
And here's what I just
topic.
pulled from that long story, is that you used the phrase "pulling time."
Yeah.
That must be a Southern thing. I've never
Or
heard
they
anybody
say
that.
vacation.
Pulling time. Vacation. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
they
get better.
say.
Depends
He
on
went
which
on
prison you're in, I
vacation.
suppose.
Yeah.
All right, well, these look lovely, even though, like I say, I'm not really a drinker, but
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. See what I did there? All right, so which one at least which one
Do you want to
to
just wet your lips with the whiskey?
Wet my lips with the whiskey. Okay.
Is that another new term?
God almighty. Hey, I have a driver today, though. so-
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
And you're
well,
not that far from your stay
I
place.
could walk. You're right, I could walk there. All right,
good-
here we go.
Woo! Good job.
Okay. Hey, pretty good,
It's
actually.
86 proof.
That's actually pretty good. It's got a little kick to it, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's great.
Nice. All right. Okay.
I'm not
Put
gonna
it back.
Yeah, you put it back.
You want me to put it back? Okay.
You want me to go on about the next
Yeah,
one?
yeah. You're doing great. You're
Well-
like the Vanna White of distilleries.
Oh gosh,
You're like,
I don't know about that. Here's the thing about what we do. We're 10 years old this year in the legal liquor business, but it's all about the culture for us and the folks that I grew up with, the folks that Dad grew up with, and it's not so much about the liquor, but the lifestyle of the people who lived it and breathed it. So the old time music, the
which I made
craftsmanship.
you turn off. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You were all rocking in here, and I
Yeah.
turned off.
The craftsmanship, of course the liquor itself, and just the whole culture in a nutshell. I tell people all the time, and Dad said this too. There's a fruit fly. That's very typical. You either got to have really deep pockets or like really just passion for it, and we love it. We grew up in it. We know it, and it's not something that just we thought would be a cool thing to do. It's been in our family for generations and generations. So
and
it's
before
more
we
about
try
the
the next
culture.
one, what's sort of the farthest away one of your visitors has come from?
Well, Dad is like a Virginia folk artist, and he's done he done work with the BBC, so Northern Ireland and all over some Europeans. Like he's had from all over the country come in to hear his story, and really I hope that we do a good job of representing the whole area, because this story is so for a lot of folks here. It's not just us, and it's just really tight community, which is hard to find now because out in the cities and in non-rural areas it's so big and complex, and people don't, people just live differently here, and they still kind of do here today in 2024. But it's very deep rooted, and my parents had me young, so I was very grateful to grow up and know all of these salt of the earth folks that are just a different breed of people, and they're leaving here and they're taking their ways with them. So that's why we really started the distillery, so we could preserve it, share it, and continue it into the next whatever.
Nice. You're very good at this. I really don't think I need to be here. You can just do this on your own.
Well, it's just.
Well, let's try this one. What is this one?
So this
I see a lime
is
in
a
there.
mule. It's very popular here if you don't drink it straight, and you can do a mule with any of the liquors. But the corn liquor, that's 100 proof. That's the highest proof spirit we've got on the shelf. And then the peg, that's the whiskey that we just talked about. People like to use one of the other of those in the mule, and it's just the liquor, simple syrup, lime, and ginger beer. And a lot of times we'll swap out the simple syrup for, like, this month we're doing the sassafras mule, which is a sassafras syrup that some friends of ours made. They have a little homestead down on the other end of the county. So from month to month, sometimes we'll do different syrups, but the mules are very, very popular. So that's what that is, and that has the corn liquor in it.
Okay. And you were telling me before we filmed you make all these in the bathtub? Is that right? Oh.
Not quite.
No. That must have been a different distillery. Okay.
Anyway, it might be a little flat. I didn't mean to.
Oh, that's
it was
probably
a ginger beer in there from
probably
Saturday.
perfect for a guy like me.
It's not as spritzy.
That's okay.
There was a leftover ginger beer in the fridge, and I just topped it with that. And
Oh, that's delightful.
the mules are my favorite. It's probably one of the most popular drinks here.
That's
is a mule.
really good.
And people, like I said, people rotate what liquors they put in it. Sometimes we'll use different syrups. This month, the sassafras. But it's really refreshing.
That's very good.
It's just kind of a.
And I bet it kind of creeps up on you because it's so good, right?
Yes.
All right.
That's
we'll
my
do another
favorite.
video later, just to let you know.
After you finish
Yeah.
your flight.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah. I'm actually a little surprised. I'm not really a drinker. And that's good. Okay.
Good. On to the next one.
Okay, on to the next one.
I think what I've poured here is the sugar liquor, and it's called First Sugar, not because it's like a sugary product, it has sugar in it, but it's the process of how it's made.
Okay.
And what you do is you make like a pure grain
The clear one.
rye, pure grain corn, and then after you've run it and distill it, you take the spent mash, or your slop, we call it slop too,
Slop. Okay.
your spent mash, and you sugar it back. So you put sugar in it and ferment it again, and then redistill it. And that's what they call first shots or first sugar, because that was your first sugar. That was
Gotcha.
your first run sugar. And so it's called first sugar to us. Anybody outside of the culture would be like, "What the crap is first sugar?" And we get that all the time, But it's just the process of how it's made, and that's 90 proof. It's real neutral. Sugarcane and rye, or sometimes sugarcane and corn, is the mash bill, and it's just super neutral. And people like it straight, but it's also a good mixer with just about anything. Put fruit in it and pine it out. You can put anything in it. You can do anything with that.
Anything.
It's real neutral.
Okay.
But that's in all Virginia ABC stores. But or just Virginia?
All right, here we go.
90 proof. I think it's smooth for 90 proof. You did good.
I'm not a fan of that one, but it is yeah.
It's just neutral. It's just a neutral liquor. It's
What
a
the
90
what the
proof.
crap is this? Is that what?
It's a neutral
is that
90
the phrase
proof
you
liquor,
use?
and that's our most popular product here.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I
but
think it's
that's
also
but
because
this
of the
is
price
just you buy this off the shelf. This is something you prepared. You mix
Yes.
this, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But as far as bottles and bottle
Yes.
sales, the Sugar Shine and the whiskey are probably the top two.
Yeah. All right, we're running out of time. So
Okay.
what's this one here?
That is a Cleo special, and it's named after a good buddy Dad's named Cleo, who just likes corn liquor, pomegranate juice, and Sprite.
Say it again.
It's pomegranate,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
corn liquor,
Mhm.
and then Sprite.
Okay. And these came from the front yard?
Yes. No, actually, they came from my sister-in-law's wedding last
Okay.
weekend. You know, we reuse our stuff around here.
All right, here we go.
They were going to throw all those flowers out, and I said, no, let me bring those back to the tasting room.
Also good.
But anyway, we get real.
This is my favorite right here.
Yeah,
that one.
The mule is amazing.
Yeah. Okay, well, this was fun. So if people are traveling through Virginia
Mm-hmm.
and they want to come to the Moonshine Capital of the world,
Mm-hmm.
they can come in. What days during the week can they come in here and do a taste test?
Wednesday through Saturday. So Wednesday and
through Saturday.
Thursdays are 4 to 9, and Fridays and Saturdays are 1 to 9. Now that changes in the winter because we don't.
And
get
tell
along for
people
traffic.
how they can find you, like online or your website, that sort of thing.
Of course, on social media, Twin Creeks with S Distillery, and our website, twincreeksdistillery.com, and really anywhere on social media, where everybody else is.
Yeah.
Such a powerful tool.
All right. Well, it was lovely meeting you.
Yeah.
I still feel pretty good.
You need one more sip?
One more for the road is.
One more
Who
for
said?
the camera?
Who said that? Yeah, one more for the road.
Yeah.
This is really good.
And now you have to come back.
I will come back. All right. Thank you, Anna.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right. See ya.
How long do you think